Not everyone has a big, expensive PC setup where they can edit top tier videos and post top tier thumbnails, but one thing we all have in common is a mobile device. And I'm here to show you how to create a basic thumbnail straight off of your phone. What's up, y'all? It's your boy V-Line. I'm here to introduce y'all a basic thumbnail tutorial. Hopefully I can help all you guys out in the community for all the love you've been showing me. I'm just trying to give it back. The two apps you're gonna need to start this is IBIS Paint X and Lightroom. Both of these are free on your App Store or Play Store. The first step, let's go ahead and open our IBIS Paint X app. Once we're here, it'll bring us to our gallery. In our online gallery, go ahead and press My Gallery. Now, once you're here, you'll be able to see all the thumbnails you made. If you made 0 thumbnails, then you'll have 0 here. But once you start adding up thumbnails, they'll all be listed here. For example, you can see I made on this device 179. So to start a new project, we're gonna go ahead and press the plus button that you see at the bottom left of your screen. Now, once we open it, we can see that the apps give us a couple frames to choose from, or you can go to an illustration project and create your own frame. Now, for this video and all YouTube thumbnails, you're gonna need a 16:9 or 1600:900. In this app, I recommend running 1600:900 as it'll give you better quality. Once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and press OK. Now, this is where the magic starts. Let's begin, boys. We want to start off by first incorporating our My Player 2K screenshot, or our main subject as I like to say. Now, to do that, you're going to want to press your layers icon at the bottom right of your screen. You'll see it here. Once you're on your layers icon, go ahead and press your camera icon. This is going to bring you to your gallery and allow you to choose any picture you want. For this example, I'm going to be using Kobe Bryant, the GOAT. We're going to want to zoom this in to make sure it's fit in the frame exactly how we want it. So for this example, I'm going to cut off his bottom number and just have his Lakers logo showing. And this is going to put him right in the middle where I can add stuff to the right and left of him. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. It's the slower way, but it's more efficient and you'll get better cutout quality. The second way to do it is faster and you'll have less cutout quality, but it's honestly not a big difference. Now, to do the slow one, all you want to do is go ahead and switch your brush to an erase brush. And we want to make sure that we're on a hard tip felt brush. Now, all you want to do is go by the outline and erase the background. And do something like that. Now, this here allows you to cut out your NBA 2K screenshot, whether that's a My Player or an NBA player, a lot more efficient, and you'll have better cutout quality. It's just gonna take a bit longer to do and a bit more time consuming. Now, I do this on all my advanced thumbnails, so if you're a customer watching this, if you ever pay for an advanced thumbnail, this is what I do. I take my time with it and make sure I'm giving y'all the best cutout quality that I can. Now I'm going to show you the second way to do it. Now, this way is a bit faster and you can get it done faster, but it's just less of a cutout quality. So we want to keep our brush on the same style. The only thing this time is we're going to go to this touch icon that you see at the top right. Once we're here, we're going to look down at our drawing tools and we're going to press the curved line. And we want to make sure that our settings are on fill and fill with current opacity. What this is going to allow us to do is to click erase. So we can go through and click however we want. And once I'm done, you'll see it'll erase that. But on this subject, we're just gonna go around his outer body. So we'll go here, 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 and so on and so forth. Now, once we made it completely around our character, as you can see, the way to cut this out is we want to go completely around him. So this right here is our last marker that we used. All I'm going to do is continue to bring this marker completely around the frame. And this is going to cut everything else around him out. And then I can just press this check mark here. Once I do that, you have a cutout, but again, you just have less cutout quality. As you can see, the quality of the cutout is not as good as if you were to do it this way. Now something that helps me, and it's completely optional, you guys don't got to do it, but I like to go back to my layers icon and I like to change my background to a black transparent background. This just makes it easier for me to see rather than that light shining in my eyes killing me. Now that we have our main subject cut out, let's go ahead and go with our background. Now everything that you see that I'm using in this video is going to be in the link in the description below if you guys want to follow along and make it with me. So to add your background, it's the same thing. You want to go back to your layers icon, back to your camera icon, and include your background. To find backgrounds, you can purchase them on NBA 2K packs. That's where I get mine. And to do that, you'll just pretty much have to search through Twitter and see who has the best packs for you. Now for this one, I'm going to be using the Lakers background. I will include this in the link in the description so y'all can use it as well. Now to make our main subject stand out, we're going to want to add a bit of glow behind them. Now to do this, you just want to go to your brush pen, make sure that you're on a drawing pen, and make sure that's on airbrush normal. Now we can go with a different couple colors. We can go with white, or we can go with yellow, or maybe a lighter orange. Before we get started, let's go back to our layers icon. We'll go under our main subject layer, and then we'll add a layer under him. Now we'll go to our layers blending style. We'll scroll down to the second icon that says lighten and press add. Once we're there, let's slowly tap around them until we find the glow that looks best to me. Now we'll switch it to a light yellow and we'll go closer to his body. Something like this. Now that we have that down and we have glow behind him, let's go ahead and brighten our main subject up just a bit as he's not standing out. So to do that, we want to go back to our layers. We want to create a new layer over our main subject. And we want to clip it to our main subject. To clip it, you're going to press this down arrow here. Clipping allows me to draw only on the main subject and not on anything else. So since I clipped on the main subject, that means I can draw solely on him, but not on the background. Now for this layer style, we're also going to put it in an add blending mode. So again, you're going to go to your blending mode, your second icon that says lighten, and press add. So we'll go over the shoulders here and add a light inner glow. I think that looks exactly how I want it. Now again, remember this is only a basic thumbnail tutorial, so there's a lot more you could do to your main subject and the background to make it pop some more, but we'll cover that in another video when I drop my advanced thumbnail tutorial. Now that we have our main subject settled, the hard work is done. Now let's add in our assets. A lot of times when you're asking me about thumbnails and how y'all can improve, I always tell y'all spacing. Now spacing is a huge deal because it has the ability to either make or break your thumbnail. Now that we have our 2K logo to fill in this bottom space, we can add this over the main subject as our other asset was under our main subject. And we'll leave it just like that. Now for our right side, this is where we can add takeovers or our build name and things of that nature. And before we do this, we want to make sure that we're on a separate layer. So let's go back to our layer icon. Scroll all the way up until you get to your first layer and press the plus button to add a layer on top of that. Our text should always be at the top of our layers. So for our first text, we'll go ahead and type the regular "you have built." So we're going to go back to our text icon. We're going to press font. And the app gives you a lot of fonts that you can use completely for free. Or you can go on Google, Safari, all that, and download some for free and just download them exactly into the app. I'll show you guys how to do that in the next video. So we're going to scroll down. I'm going to use the font that says default bold. Next thing we want to do is go back to our effects filter. So we'll press on our brush, effects. We'll go over to style. So now we want to add another text, and this is going to be our main subject's name. So if you're doing Say Gilgeous Alexander, you can put something like SGA. For this instance, since we're using Kobe, you know we got to put the Mamba. So we'll go ahead and type the Mamba. Same thing, you'll go to your brush, text, and again, make sure you're on a separate layer. So we'll go scroll all the way to the top. We'll even go over our main layer. We'll tap and just press Mamba. Now, we'll be explaining all of these settings in my advanced thumbnail tutorial, so again, make sure you guys stick around for that. Now for our last and final step on this app, we'll go ahead and add our takeover icon to fill in some more space that we see here to our right. So now that we have this asset, let's go ahead and add it and fill in this space that we see here to our right. And let's bring it under our main subject. Now if you want to make it a bit more appealing, we can add little star icons to kind of fill out the whole thumbnail. Now, once we're done with that, we'll go ahead and save the photo and advance to our Lightroom app. Here we can mess around with lighting, colors, texture, things of that nature. Now, I can't give y'all my full bag of tricks, but I can give y'all a little bit of help on here. Now, if we go to the light settings, we can have it auto adjust. This is gonna have the app do it by its complete self and help you fix your lighting. Here we can mess with the color, effects and texture, details, and make sure to always have these both triggered on. Now we'll be doing a deep dive on this app on the next video, so again, remember to stick around for that. I'll show you what you guys can do with this app. So after playing around with the colors, this is what I came up with, and it makes the thumbnail stand out by 10 times. And that concludes the basic thumbnail tutorial. I'm going to be going over a few more things that are in detail on the next video, so make sure you hit the subscribe and notify button so you know when I drop that. Man, thank y'all for the love and support y'all been showing me recently. We've been going crazy. I dropped this tweet and all of you guys were asking for a tutorial even more, so I said, man, I had to drop one for you guys. This was very basic, top of the knowledge stuff, but I promise you we're going to get more advanced as we go, and I hope to keep on seeing y'all through this journey. Man, I'm out of here. Appreciate y'all boys.